So we've had quite a few requests from members lately about playing bunker shots, and obviously now that we've moved into our winter rules, there's going to be no rakes out on the golf course, no cross contamination either, so that's a good thing. However, you are allowed to mark your ball, prefer the lie, and place it within 6 inches. Now the sand is pretty wet, the ground conditions are pretty heavy, but I just thought I'd go through a couple of simple tips to help you hopefully get out of bunkers a little bit more often. Now, a couple of myths first of all. A lot of golfers will see a big high lip here like this in front of them and decide they've got to add lots of loft to the club and really flick the ball up into the air. You also see a lot of golfers really opening the blade and pushing that, lying that blade really flat to the ground. One thing I worry about when I see a golfer doing that is when you open the blade, it pushes the hosel towards the ball. So just be very careful with that. Certainly at this time of year, when the sand is a little bit wetter, then I'm more than comfortable asking a golfer just to set up with a square blade, clearly using your sand wedge or your most lofted club, certainly the club that you feel the most comfortable with. A couple of things to do with setup. So the blade I'm leaving nice and square. This is my 58-degree club. I've got the ball more towards my front foot than my back foot. I've got my weight evenly distributed, and I'm just going to slightly open my stance just a little bit, pulling my left foot out of the way. Now, 2 simple rules in bunkers. This is the one shot that you don't have to hit the ball, okay? Every other golf shot you have to hit the ball. This shot is not about hitting the ball, it's about hitting the sand. So rule 1, hit the sand. Make sure you make contact with the sand and around about an inch or 2 behind the ball. Rule 2, follow through. So you'll see a lot of golfers will hit the sand but not follow through. A lot will follow through but not hit the sand. Both of those 2 shots will leave you playing your next shot from back inside this bunker. So ball position towards the front foot, blade for now nice and square, using your most lofted club, using something that you feel comfortable in a bunker with, and then follow those golden rules. Hit the sand and follow through. That ball will pop out, I promise you. There's a nice big follow through. I took plenty of sand and I finished high up on that left side. A couple of common faults, just be careful if you fall into these categories. I'll hit a couple of bad shots now. So first fault, we stand a bit too wide, get a body too open the blade too much, and then during the downswing, keep all the weight on the back foot, and you'll do that, okay? You'll miss the ball. Make sure that when you wait on your downswing, make sure you transfer the weight across onto your left side, just as you do with every golf shot. Also, some golfers get the ball a bit too far back in your stance and hit down on the ball. Hitting down on the ball in a bunker is not really ideal unless you're in a plug lie. Hitting down on this ball will hit it straight into that face or hit the ball before the sand, causing you to top it just as I did then. So I'm just going to go back to a nice simple one. I've just had actually Pamela Bernstein in here for a lesson with me, and it took us 2 shots to get hitting nice shots out of the bunker. That's correct. Set up to the ball, then hit the sand, follow through. Brilliant. There you go.
Oh.
How'd that one feel?
That was really good.
Brilliant.
Yes.
So back to setup, ball towards the front foot, about 2 inches away from my front foot. Stance even, blade square, remember that. Slightly open my left foot, and then those 2 rules, hit the sand, follow through. Depending on the sand conditions, if it's fluffy and soft sand, you want to take a little bit more sand. If it's wet and heavy sand, you want to take a little bit less sand. Keep the blade square, there's no harm in that at all. Be careful if you open the blade, you're pushing the hosel towards the ball. I just want to watch out for that. So nice and square blade, slightly open stance. A big blast, it is a blast shot, a bunker shot. Make sure I put plenty of acceleration in, hit the sand and follow through. As all the sand will come out of the bunker. I hope that helps. If you have any trouble with your bunker shots, please pop in, have a quick chat with me. And if any of you fancy coming live on the video and doing a bunker lesson live, then please message below. Don't forget, we are preferring lives in bunkers now. Hopefully we'll see you all over the weekend. Take care.